Welcome to Cine, here where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay. And today, we're going to change it up a little bit. Today we are going to give you 11 days of horror. That's right, each day we will focus on a franchise that deals with Halloween or is Halloween themed. And we will give you our best and our worst film from that franchise. So for the rest of October, you got us.
Day 7 of our 11 days of horror, we're going to talk about the franchise Alien.
Woo! Alien, what a groundbreaking franchise for the science fiction horror genre. Ridley Scott put his foot in this franchise, even with some bad movies. The franchise as a whole is really good and historical. The first film, really good. Sigourney Weaver, great actress, starring as Ripley. But for me, the second film is where this franchise gets its sign. Aliens, or Alien 2, to the person that doesn't know, it's Aliens with an S, is the best film. I loved Ridley Scott, but there is another director I love even more, and that's James Cameron, right? We get more Sigourney, more Ripley, and we get her going one-on-one with the alien queen at the end. And like I said, the first movie is absolutely amazing, but this one is a bit more emotional, a lot more action. How much more can you ask?
Sigourney Weaver is why this franchise is as great as it is. She kicked butt, and she did it in a major way. And the first film for me, Alien, has to be the best. I know. So many of these scary movies or horror movies, all their first ones are the best. And they are, because they all do something that the other ones they just don't live up to all the time, right? Most of the time. They just don't live up to. They don't recapture the fear that we had for the xenomorphs, right? And yes, the second movie does a really good job of trying to recapture that. But to me, the first movie is more terrifying. And seeing Ripley kick butt in the first movie is even more gratifying the first time around for me.
The worst film in the franchise, and this is including the prequels too, so Prometheus and Alien Covenant, is by far Aliens 3. And it was made by a director who I absolutely love too, David Fincher.
Amazing.
And this movie just did not work out. From the weird plot, them in like the prison, to the terrible CGI in this film. Even for the time, it was kind of god awful to look at. This movie just doesn't do it. The follow-up, Aliens 4, was much better than what we got here. This is definitely the asterisk for the franchise.
And in this franchise, just like before, like I said, when you got certain words at the end of, franchises, like resurrection, then you're not in for a good start. Alien Resurrection, for me, is the worst movie in the franchise if I'm not counting Alien vs. Predator. If I am counting that would be the worst. But Resurrection, to me, is the worst in the franchise. And it's because it doesn't feel like an Aliens movie, right? They try to do too much with the story. They don't keep it grounded with the regular xenomorphs. They try to do too much, and they try to bring Ripley back, and it's just things that we just did not need, in my personal opinion, in the Aliens franchise. And that's why I would say that is the worst movie among them all.
That completes our favorite and least favorite film from the Alien franchise. The first one is good, like you said. Just like the second one a little bit more. But another one, if I would have gave like a, honorable mention. Alien Covenant, I really liked. I really enjoyed it. I like how the prequel tied directly into the first Alien movie. I liked how the whole Aliens came about. I liked Michael Fassbender, shout out Magneto. I liked everything about that film.
I agree. I enjoyed it as well. And it was newer, had a fresh feel to it, and it didn't disrupt what they did at the beginning.
It was really good. And it even tied into Prometheus, if you care for Prometheus. Prometheus was okay.
I thought it was okay. If you like strong female leads, if you like xenomorphs and aliens, we want to know what you liked about the Alien franchise, which ones were your favorite, which ones was your least favorite, in the comments below.
And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here.